So in this video, I want to introduce the cluster tool of AntConc. So let's look at that now. So first we need to start the software. So we double click on the AntConc executable and we get something that looks like this. As I have explained before, you first need to load in a corpus. So I'm going to go to File and then go to Open Corpus Manager, and here we can choose the corpus that we want to work with. And for these explanations, I'm using an inbuilt corpus, which is the AMYO6 1 million word general English corpus, and I'm using the learned subcorpus of that, which is academic English. We can see here 161,000 words. Okay, so let's generate a cluster result, and then I'll explain a little bit about what it does and why it's useful. So first, I'm going to search for a word like we, and this is a word I've been using in other examples as well. We're interested in academic style here, and one of the personal pronouns that often appears in academic writing is we, so we can see how that word is used in clusters. So these are the results, but let me now explain how we're controlling these results. So first we have the search box here, and we can search for words or fragments of words. We can search for words with uppercase and lowercase forms, and we can even use regex as a search language to search for very complex and interesting patterns. Now the main options here are of course the cluster size. So if you look here, the cluster size is set at 2. So this is going to search for all 2-word clusters with the word we in them. And we also can then set the minimum frequency for these clusters. So here we have the minimum frequency of 1, and the minimum range, which is the number of files in which that word appears, is also set at 1. So we can see here that we have 202 cluster types. That's these different types of 2-word clusters. And in total, we have 523 cluster tokens here. So we can page through these and see how they are used. And you'll notice that the most frequent cluster here is we have, which I've talked about in other tutorial videos too. If we go down here below the search term box, we can see that at the moment the results are sorted by frequency, but maybe we want to sort by range or the number of files. So we can go here and choose range, and now these results are organized by number of files. The results are not so different here. So let's go back to frequency. But we can also invert the order, so we can reverse the order and see the least frequent cluster and go through and see how they more frequent ones later, like this. And what else can we do? Let's turn that back. We can also search for the search term position on the left or on the right, or on the left or right. So at the moment, we is appearing on the left in these 2-word clusters, but if I click on right and then start, then we see all the clusters that end with we. So that we, or which we, and we, if we, and so on. Now, if you've watched the quick concordance tutorial video, you'll see that there was an option there to sort the results not by value, but by frequency, the frequency of the patterns. And this result here is kind of showing the same thing. So if we look at we on the left, then the most frequent word that appears with we on the left in 2-word chunks is we have, and then we are. And that was similar to the result we found in the quick concordance tool as well. If we click on left and right, then we see the most frequent clusters where it could appear in any of these parts. One thing we can also do with this with the cluster tool is actually look at how these clusters are used in context. So if I click on we have here, then what the software will do is jump from the cluster tool to the quick concordance tool and then search for this we have pattern there. So now we can see all the we have patterns and we can go through those as we've done before in other videos. And of course we can then double click on one of these and see that phrase within an individual file. So here we jumped from the quick tool to the file view tool. So with a combination of cluster and quick and file, we can start seeing how words and phrases are used in this academic writing corpus. So that's the cluster tool. How do we save the results? Well, we save it like we do with every other tool. We can select individual rows of the results, copy those results, and put them into a Word file like this. Or we might want to paste them into an Excel file like this. So just as we would expect with the other tools, what we can also do is we could select all the results. So at the moment we're seeing only 10 hits per page. We could make this to be all the hits, and here we then have a lot of rows, and then we could select all the rows like this by clicking on the top left corner, selecting all of those, and again we could then paste those into Excel, and we have all the results that we want there. Let me minimize that. And we also have the option to save the results by going to the File menu and clicking on the Save Current tab Results. And if we do that, then we get another option to save the results. So I can call this, say, Cluster Results. Save those. And then if we go to the folder, we can see the cluster results here, and all the results are saved. And again, we can import those into Excel or some other software for more analysis. So that's how you would start using the clusters tool of AntConc. So I hope you find that useful.